Hello and welcome back to another episode of White Album 2. We are currently playing through CODA. Now, so much has happened, so let me just do a quick recap. Setsuna and Haruki proposed, and Setsuna said yes after she was able to get out all her true feelings about everything, the so-called ugly feelings. And she agreed to go back to Haruki's room. Now, I did skip over, there was a very adult scene where Haruki and Setsuna kind of consummated their love for one another, which was honestly the closest to making love we've seen in, well, it was making love. Like, there's no way around it. It was really nice. They both pledged they loved each other very much. It was just like a good scene where, I don't know, it didn't feel like Haruki was doing it to cover up his feelings for Kazusa, which was one of my biggest problems with a lot of the scenes we've had recently in WA2. It really felt genuine. It was genuine love, and that was beautiful. So, let's continue from there.
Yuki, まだ降ってるね。そろそろ積もってるんじゃないかな。
そっか。
It's too early for us to say it's morning right now, but it's also too bright to say we're still in the middle of the night.
すれ違う毎日がさすがに今は歌えないな。
Just cough directly into his face.
それ以前に近所迷惑だろ。こんな朝っぱらから。
She's been practicing since early yesterday, and then had to work on the recording. But her will to keep on singing is amazing, considering she's been moaning up until now.
だって勝手に歌が口から出てきちゃうんだもん。心から幸せって言えるんだもん。
そうか。
春樹くんの、そしてカズさんのおかげでね。
If Setsuna's capable of feeling the same happiness that I'm feeling right now,
ありがとう、刹那。
if that could become a reality, I would ask for nothing more. There would be nothing left that I would want.
まだ早いよ。私があなたを幸せにする戦いはこれからだよ。
Oh.
なんだよ、その小木曽刹那先生の次回作にご期待くださいは。
Little do you know, you do have an audience.
刹那。
Despite the fact that we've already exchanged such precious vows and remained in each other's arms so intimately, no, we might have overdone it when it came to being in each other's arms, but Setsuna's giving occasional vague looks.
ねえ、春樹くん。
なんだよ。
She's staring at me with a dazed expression. No, the color in Setsuna's eyes has returned.
婚約者特権。早速使わせてもらってもいいかな。
え？
Setsuna makes a request in an adorable manner.
ね、いいでしょ？一応あなたの方から申し込まれたんだし。春樹くん、春樹様、北原編集長。
その肩書きになるにはあと何十年かかるやら。
私の新連載の企画、話だけでも聞いていただけないでしょうか。
How sexy. Let's have work talk.
まだ続いてたのか、それ。
Perhaps she wants to mention that I've yet to give her a birthday present, or something along those lines. Or perhaps she wants to ask me where in the world I placed the ring I purchased in Strasbourg.
春樹くん。
わかったよ。どうせ今日は俺、刹那の言うこと何でも聞くつもりだったし。
ありがとう。ありがとう、春樹くん。
たく。
Still naked, Setsuna clings to me, and I reach out my hands to embrace her as we engage in some light back and forth. I still don't know the extent of it. I still don't know the true extent of her strength. The strength of the girl called Ogiso Setsuna.
何でも言うこと聞くって言ってくれたよね。
せつな、お前最初から俺を騙すつもりで。
最初からだよ。あなたに申し込まれたら絶対に騙そうって。なんて言っちゃうとバレちゃうね。あなたからのプロポーズずっと心待ちにしてたって。
なんでそんなどうでもいいこと。
どうでもよくなんかない。だってその人は私が幸せにしたいと願ってる私の周りの大切な人になったんだもん。
せつな、お前って
あなたのお母さん。
Boom. Mic drop. Although really, like my personal feelings, I do not support going behind someone's back and trying to get their family involved. I don't care how estranged they are, they're probably estranged for a reason, and I don't think that's any of your business. Setsuna wants to meet with someone I haven't even met more than once or twice a year, ever since I became a proper member of society. She wants to meet my mother, who's been uninvolved with me, and vice versa, in a way that's become family tradition at this point. She planned this the moment I proposed to her. She planned this the moment I held her in my arms as she wore the happiest expression on her face. She's focusing on fighting against the difficult future that lies ahead. She's determined to fight against the darkest part I have within me. I don't blame her for wanting to meet his mom, but if she pushes the fact even though he's super uncomfortable, like, you know, it's not like they're close. If they were close, I would understand, but they're not. They're estranged.
お願い、春樹くん。私、本当にわがままなの。誰もが幸せでないと嫌なの。誰もが私たちを祝福してくれないと嫌なの。
せつな。
あなたのお母さんは生きてる。病気でもない。居場所だってわかってる。北原春樹の母親って肩書きを捨ててないんだよ。
でも俺
上総だってできたんだよ。
Which is true, because Haruki butted in way too much. This is something we've not talked about all this time. It's a subject I've done my best to avoid, and I thought she'd be able to take a hint from that.
お願いだからまずは頑張ってみようよ。
But that's not the case.
一生懸命頑張ってそれでもダメな時は私春樹くんの母親にもなってみせるから。
That's a very odd thing to say. I don't like that. But Setsuna's been waiting for this all this time. She's always been waiting for the day where she can take charge of this problem herself.
今日くらいはそんなこと言わないでって思った。
せつな。
でもいや、私今すぐあなたの答えが欲しい。今すぐあなたが欲しいから。
Oh, how the turntables. Kazusa, I'm sorry. I really did love you. I loved you before I ever came to love this girl. But I'm sorry. I now believe from the bottom of my heart that I made the right choice choosing this girl.
なあ、せつな。
That's a really beautiful and powerful thought, too. Because Kazusa hasn't gone out of her way to butt into things. Kazusa doesn't go out of her way and choose the difficult choice in order to make things better. In general. She's finally starting to do it for herself. But I don't think there's any way in any route that this ever would have come up between Kazusa and Haruki. I no longer belong to only myself. The words that I swore to Setsuna several hours ago now carry a far weightier meaning that's incomparable to what I meant before. A wedding ring is no longer needed. There's no meaning behind giving something so lacking in magnitude. That's why.
俺の命を捧げます。自由に使ってください。
That's like some feudal era stuff. That's cute, but strange.
Eh, ないんですか？
申し訳ありません。アンサンブル増刊号は在庫は予約分だけで、一般販売分は昨日のうちに完売してしまいました。
Nice, good for them.
昨日って発売日今日だって聞いてたけど。
そうなんですけど、大変申し訳ありません。
参ったな。これで5件目なんだけど。
It's funny that it's her CD, it's her special feature, and she can't get a copy of it.
よろしければご注文をお承りしますけど。
注文か。
問屋から造反が決まったとの連絡も来ていますし、それほどお待たせすることもないと思いますが。
どうしようかな。待ってれば別方面から手に入るんだけど。
キャンセルも聞きますから、念のためということでいかがですか？
店員さんがそんなこと言っていいの？
もちろん。当店ではお客様にご満足いただくことが第一ですから。
そうだな。これも記念だ。それじゃあ注文お願いします。
ありがとうございます。ではお取り置きいたしますので、こちらにお名前をお願いします。
これ色紙だけど。
ご本人ですよね。サインお願いします。
Cute, very cute. I mean, that incognito, it just looks like Kazusa with glasses and a hat.
すまん、見本紙手に入らなかった。
そんな3冊頼んでおいたのに1冊もですか？
書店の発注数がこっちの予想を完全に超えててな。サンプルも全部持ってかれたんだよ。
そんなに？
Ensemble's special issue featuring Toma Kazusa.
だからこっちの手元どころか東間陽子オフィスにすら遅れてないらしいんだ。ある意味ひどい話だよな。
It's a good problem to have. The fact that not even the people who created this album can get their hands on their own work is, in a way, elating news worthy of a commemoration.
仕方ないですね。それじゃあ昼休みに本屋に。
多分無駄だと思うぞ。昨日フライング販売したところは軒並み午前中でなくなったらしいからな。
マジですか？
編集長満面の笑顔で営業を怒鳴り倒してたな。
イエーイ。
それでも本誌の3倍吸ったんだから出荷数ミスったとも言い切れないんだけどな。
3倍が瞬殺？
いつもこれだけ売れてくれりゃクラシック誌ってジャンルも安泰なのにな。
While I'm at it, I'm not sure if all this is due to the high expectations the public has of Kaiosha, or the fact Ensemble is usually underrated among the public.
これも先週の追加公演の効果かもな。前回酷評してた統計新聞の評論家も今度は手放しで大絶賛してたし。
Everything is turning up roses. Or perhaps it's due to Tomikazusa's current popularity as well as her ability to firmly maintain that popularity. You've done it, Kazusa. It's your victory. Our victory.
夏の全国ツアーも決まったしな。
Oh, that's so exciting.
今年のクラシック界は間違いなく當間和沙を中心に回っていくぞ。
Who would have thought a summer tour in Japan? Yay!
はい。
The stunning announcement regarding Kazusa designating Japan as her primary base of operations. In addition to the high ratings of her additional concert, has caused her to receive many favorable reception. Caused her to, I don't know where the word many came from. Very favorable reception in the media. I'm just too excited. I'm too excited to read because I'm so happy. Moreover, the release of Blu-rays, her collaboration with M.Kyo, as well as the announcement of plans to host a tour around Japan, has reigniting the passion towards her, which is reminiscent of when she first arrived in Japan. Though the person in question didn't look very happy when the certain someone who orchestrated all this, Yoko, happened to show her overwhelming vitality. She couldn't have possibly imagined that they could be so lively despite being so ill. She has brought her back to life.
そんなわけでお前もまた彼女絡みで仕事増えるかもしれないな。その時はどうする？
もちろん頑張ります。他社には絶対負けない独占スクープを連発してみせますとも。
Really lucked out with Haruki this time around. I mean, the connection that he had really scored a bunch of companies a huge hit. Though I imagine she'll be quite annoyed with me if another job like that ever comes our way again. I intend to retort when I'm met with the response with, "What do you think the mass media is?"
さすが姉ちゃん、どこ探しても全然売ってなかったんだよこれ。
カズさんの人気を考えたら予約が常識でしょ。もうみんな見通しが甘いんだから。
I missed the Ogiso family. Look at them. They're so pure and they're so precious.
ほんと信じられないわよね。この子が刹那の同級生だったなんて。
それどころかうちに遊びに来たこともあるんだもんな。それが5年でこうも差がつくとは。
You guys have no idea.
やっぱり見せるのやめようかな。傷とかつけられたら嫌だし。
姉ちゃんもすごいからナイツレコード期待の星だから。
True.
汚さないでよ。
サンキュー。それじゃ早速部屋で聞かせてもらおっと。
God, he's so cute. Thank you.
あ、CD ならここで聞いてて。これから友達呼んで鑑賞会なんだから。
北原さん？
春樹くんも結局買えなかったんだって。
自分の会社が出した本なのに。
あ、もう待ち合わせの時間だ。ちょっと駅まで迎えに行ってくるね。
ちょっと待ちなさい、刹那。お客さんのお夕飯どうするのよ。もうそういうことは早く言ってくれないと。
Setsuna's mom is such a mom. Like such a stereotypical Japanese mom. I love it. She's so cute.
早くも何も来るって決まったのがついさっきなんだもん。
とりあえず5人分作っておけばいいのかしら。
違う。お母さんは3人分でいい。
あら、外食？
自分たち3人の分は私が作る。それでできれば材料だけ残しておいてくれると。
Aww, she wants to make the dinner.
もうそれだったら余計早く言いなさいよ。 冷凍庫のお肉解凍しておかないと。
ごめんごめん。それじゃあ私ちょっと出てくるね。
3人って姉ちゃんと北原さんと誰？
びっくりするよ。
They have no idea.
慌ただしい子ね。いつまでたっても。あんなので北原さん本当にもらってくれるのかしら。
それより父さんへの連絡どうする？いきなり北原さんがいたらめっちゃ機嫌悪くなるだろ。
I love the dad too. I love all of them. I wish there was a game that was just the Okiso family game.
そうね。電話しておきますか。お夕飯また一人分減りそうだけど。
さてと、それじゃあ早速かけてみますか。東間和さんの日本初アルバム、雑誌のおまけだけど。
でもクラシックなんでしょ？聞いても眠くなっちゃいそう。
それがさ、友達に教えてもらったんだけど、ボーナストラックになぜかポップスが入ってるんだって。それもボーカル付きで。
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
そうなの？
They really have no idea.
しかも東間和沙がピアノだけじゃなく作曲もしてるらしいんだ。ネットじゃかなり話題になってんだよ。
へえ、歌が入ってるならまだわかるかも。何しろ昔から刹那にどれだけ聞かされたか。
7トラック目と。
もう大丈夫だな。今度こそ泣き止んだな。
Hate when it cuts away right when it's a really cool scene that I'm excited for.
こんな一枚の葉もつけない枯れた木にも奇跡は起きる。大丈夫、鼻声も治った。
Oh god, she's so cute.
よし、それじゃあ本番いけるな。
ごめんね、二人とも。
No, Kazusa deserved it for tricking you like that and making you cry.
何はともあれ、残り時間は15分。これからは一つのミスも許されないぞ。
こんな事態に陥ったのも全部お前の悪ふざけのせいだから。
Very fair.
誰かの作詞が1日遅れたのは何年前の話だったっけ？
本当にごめんなさい。私が泣いたりしなければ。
そんなことより残り時間は14分50秒。もうこんな無駄話してる余裕もないぞ。
春樹の言う通りだな。さっさとスタンバイしようか。
わかった。山口さん、お待たせしました。始めちゃってくださ
い。それで2人とも自信は？
それは完璧？
完璧とはとても言えないけど 80% くらい。
まあ口ではそんなとこだろうな。まったく頼りになる相棒たちだこと。
I mean, Setsuna said she was perfectly.
お前俺たちのこと全然信じてないだろ。そうなんだろ。
まあ何はともあれ楽しくやろうね。
それしか取り柄はないからな。我が軽音楽同好会は。
Oh, and fun is the most important thing you need to have with this.
え？
頑張ろうね、私たちの付属祭のために。楽しくやろうね。そしてみんなをびっくりさせてあげようね。
Oh, it's been so long.
2人とも迷ったら私の音だけ聞け。なんとか導いてやるから。
春樹くん？
あれ
なんだよ、ぼーっとしてんのよ。
いや
What was that just now? That carefree, unbeatable, that powerful image that strips any inclination to fail.
それじゃあ行こうみんな。
二人とも私についてこいよ。
任せとけよ。
You got this. They've got this. And so that brings us to the very end of Setsuna's route. It's crazy. It's beautiful. It's amazing. One of these days I gotta sit down and like really pour out my thoughts, but honestly, I really, truly think this is one of the most fulfilling endings for everybody involved. The reason I really kind of like also Causes a True is just because, you know, her and Haruki from the beginning did love each other. They really do work well together, but they do have to sacrifice a lot to get there. In this ending, not so much is sacrificed. I know a lot of people criticize it for being like too sweet, but honestly, after everything everyone has been through, I do think everyone deserves a happy ending, and I think this is the way to give everyone kind of the happiest ending that they can have. It ties up a whole lot of loose ends, and I'm just really happy to have finished it. So, thank you for being with me, alongside me during this journey. Thank you for putting up with me crying like all the time. I did cry a lot during those credits too, but you didn't hear it. God, it's so beautiful. So, you know, I could ramble about White Album 2 forever, but I won't. For now, anyway. So, thanks for being here. So much for this ending. Please continue to enjoy White Album 2. Please take all of these emotions that it gives you, powerful, negative, positive, and just turn it into something beautiful for yourself. That is my hope for everybody watching. So, have a good one. Thanks. I'll see you next time.